Hey Kenny, how's it going?
Hey, good. How are you?
Good, good, good. How's the team looking forward to this away match to Sporting Kansas City 2?
Yeah, the great thing about, I think this group is they're just ready to play the next game. Results aside, I think having an opportunity throughout the season to play every week except one weekend is a great thing because you turn around and you've got a game within the next week.
Knowing this league is mainly to help the players to have a growing experience. Reflecting on last year you were at the top of the table, and now you're somewhere in the middle, lower end. Is this a good learning experience for the kids to just keep going for the next games?
Yeah, look, to be honest with you, I think we're actually playing better than we were for majority portions of the season last year. So I actually think the way that we're playing is better than it was last year. Yeah, the results last year went in our favor, especially this early on in the season. Um, but it's nice as a staff and as a group to sit down and look at it and go, guys, like the improvement from the group, the improvement from individuals, the way certain guys are stepping up that maybe weren't called on last year, the way we're integrating the young players, the way that we've got first team guys coming down and the effort that they're putting in. We truly do believe that if you trust the process and we continue to improve on what we've been doing, that the results will follow. So for us, it's not necessarily looking at the results or looking at the table. It's about looking internally at ourselves and saying, okay, how can we improve even what I think is an improved season from last year?
And just hopping on that improvement, there's any players in mind that you saw maybe uh, a drastic improvement from last season going on to this season with this couple of games we have so far?
Yeah, I mean Diego Gonzalez is a player that I think last year he was used sparingly because of a lot of players in his position coming from the first team. And I think he kept his head down. He continued to grind. He came into preseason ready to go, and he's a guy that we've consistently had on the field, and it's hard to even consider him not being one of the top names on the sheet when you write down the roster. So I've been very very happy with him. And there's a number of guys, obviously. Like I think results aside, the guys that came back, it's a tough transition from going to where everything was going our way at this point in the season last year to now maybe things aren't going our way. And keeping them level headed about the fact that they're actually a much improved group. And that speaks volumes of not only the returning guys, but the guys that we've integrated in.
And knowing that the first team has a bye week this weekend, does it have give you on your end extra time for the core players that you have to get the message across to keep that positivity going?
Yeah, I don't think I will say this. I don't think anyone's negative. I think people are frustrated, and I speak about the team. As a staff, we all want to win everything. We want to win everything we compete at. I mean, you're talking about a group of a staff that's very competitive with whatever we're doing, and young men that are competitive in everything that they do. It could be a card game, it could be playing basketball, it can be anything. They're competitive, so the frustration is there because everybody wants to win all of the time. Our job as a staff, though, is to make sure that we're showing them how well they're doing and improving on the areas that will get us the final results because there is a lot of improvement. With the first team having a bye week, yeah, I think it's the same message. I mean, they've the cohesiveness between the first team and the second team is fantastic at this club. They're around each other every day. I will say, I think you'll be very interested in the lineup that we put out this weekend. I'm extremely excited about it. I'm extremely excited in the way that it's going to go, and I think it'll be something for people to watch because it's a bit different than maybe what they've seen so far. Oh, I guess.
And last one, oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Angel. Last one for me. Uh, in what areas can this game win or lose in your perspective?
The Sporting Kansas City game.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to finish our chances. We've shown that, and you can read into statistics all you want, but really it's the eye test. It's watching the game live, and then it's rewatching the game multiple times, and looking through areas of improvement. For us, the first 30 minutes of every game, we create a number of chances to get an early lead. I think that is a really important factor. I think of the games that we've created those chances and not scored, um, we've scored the first goal and we've scored early-ish into the second half. Not what I feel is happening is a little bit of relief when we score that first goal. Like, okay, we've created the opportunities. We haven't finished. We all feel going into halftime we should be up at a minimum a goal, and then we score that goal, and we don't go and get the second one. But we also rely on a little momentum shift in the second half when the team that we're playing has to push. So for us, it's about creating those early opportunities, finishing those early opportunities. But also, if it doesn't go that way, because Kansas is a very good team and Benny's got them playing really well, making sure that we stick to what we're good at and what causes or what creates our chances, which is making sure we get the press set, making sure that when we're in attacking transition moments that we're making the right decisions, and we need to be a little bit more. Our speed to finish needs to be better. I think that's number one. We are overplaying a bit in that final third and in the box. We're having so many opportunities in the box that are getting blocked or the goalkeeper's making a save. And I think a little bit of that is confidence, because some of these goals haven't gone in. We're lacking the confidence. So we're maybe taking an extra touch. We're playing an extra pass. We're hesitating a bit. So it's really building the confidence of the guys that these opportunities have been coming and will be coming. And then we have to look at those as energetic moments, not moments of panic or not moments of lack of confidence.